bitch. Here, Jet.
Hui! Harvo! Yasambe!
Oh shit. Bad idea, bad idea.
Yushbishkis Bitsima! Hui! Harvo! Yasambe!
Moose. Shit. Okay, we have a problem, Moose. Indicator mode is on. What the hell's happened here? I fucking hate it when YouTube does this. Sorry, I can't see my messages at the minute. Hold on. Let me just reset my phone. Reset everything. This bloody moose. Can't get a decent signal around here. I'll eat their souls. There we go. Oh yeah, Crowley's a fan favorite. I mean, you probably find that the favorites are among the others, like you know, like Lucifer or Crowley. There's a few others as well. There'll be more coming to. Another one would be what's her name? What's his mum? Rowena. She's awesome. Alright, fine. Take out the mop.
Яахлаар бидний хинэн чардгүй вэ? Энэ чулуу мо самурай хоёроор сомсоно. Сумута. Бидэн лутарс бэ? Хинвэн харти.
What?
Яач туслаа?
Alright, fine. You want to fight me up here? Go right ahead. Blow that. I need the extended chain assassination. I could have taken them all out.
Please hurry!
What a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
You're safe now.
Yeah, I saw 300 once years ago. I thought it's not bad. Hello, darling. Always check under the houses. More Mongols. Oh yeah, it's one. I don't understand why there's one Mongol guarding that hostage. There always is. He's a big dude. Not immune to headshots though.
Please help!
Shh.
You'll be free soon.
Free at last.
Be careful up there.
Well, we all have our grouchy days. Not sure go to your room is the best solution, mind you, but... well, for somebody to say it to you, I guess. Give me that wind chime. Thank you. Alright, Hilda, what do we have here? Whoop. No, this window. This window. Shit. Alright. You, get out of the way.
내가 못 써. 아?
Ooh, you're lucky I didn't come up behind you. That sword would have gone right through that door. It's just the way the bad days go. Like I say, just focus on the things that make you happy. That's all I can do. Shh, I'm coming to get you. Wow! Goddamn manga! Ja, manga, ja. Okay. Und Torka-Sank. And where's the one that... Oh, he's still sitting there. I need these guys to move. I'd rather not be seen, even though I know it's not the worst thing in this game. Alright, he's turned around. And there's the one that's fishing.
You wait.
Hey buddy, wanna catch something? Catch this.
You're going to be all right.
The best day of my life, my lord.
You're safe now.
Where did that one come from? Didn't see him.
We have food bed.
Damn it. Woo! What's up, Doc?
Hold still.
You are the equal of Gosaku, my lord. As a sign of our gratitude, take this key to his armor.
I will wear it in defense of the people of Tsushima.
That's one key. What the fuck is going on with this? It's not the first time I see this sort of thing happen with YouTube. At least I know it's not my internet. It's definitely the freaking YouTube. Right, my phone keeps disconnecting from the stream, so I can't see any comments at the minute, guys. So whatever you're saying, I can't respond for now. I'll try again in a couple of minutes. It's just YouTube. Yeah, it's definitely just YouTube. Not me this time. Oh my god! Next farmstead is 1.8 kilometers away. That looks like a hot springs over there. Oh. The horse is looking at me thinking I'm right here. Dumbass. Oh no, is it a shrine? It's like a shrine. It seems to back up for now. Scarlet Rock. Yeah, I know this one. Remember I had a laugh trying to get into it. My god, my bamboo is full. I'm saying something. No, birdie, don't tweet around my head now. I've got a shrine to do. Well, not really, because I mean, in times like this, people worship the gods. Japan was known for worshipping its gods. So shrines like this sometimes they were not easy to get to, but in this case, what it looks like they've done is they've purposely destroyed the bridges that lead to them so that the Mongols can't destroy them. Because I mean, the Mongols are destroying a lot of their sacred sites, and it's not good. So best to destroy the bridges and then repair them later. But Jin being Jin, he's got a way around it. Use this one for a while. I don't necessarily need the Charm Venari for extra resources at the minute. I do have enough. God damn this bird. Okay, birds, I'm coming down. Keep your wings on. Yep, it's just the result of the war. People burying things, hiding things, taking their sacred items, you know, priceless artifacts, sites, everything. They're even killing the foxes. There's one mission where the foxes are all being killed. And the foxes are sacred animals and they're messengers. And anything that basically gives people hope. You know, because the hope is a big thing in a war, you know. Oh shit, where are you? Red fox in a red field. So I mean, to be honest, it's the kind of thing I would do if I was in charge. I would say, look, destroy any easy access to places like this, and we'll uncover it later on. Don't allow the enemy to get hold of it. It's exactly what I would do. Better to bury it than have it destroyed. What the hell? Where'd he go? Oh, there you are. There's a lot of spider lilies. What's over there? What is that? What is this? Oh. Something they destroyed. Bum 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 ba da ba bum ba 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 la bum 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 ba dum bum 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 ba dum bum bum. Where are you? No? New. Okay. Next. What's that? What's that? Somebody hanging banners up in the trees. So what is that? Is that a pillar? Tweet tweet. It's like a pillar to me. What do you got for me? This one's nice. Goes very well with what I'm wearing. Extremely well. Some might say perfectly. Yep, definitely. I'll take that. Yeah, red, black, white, gold. Cool. This mission to find that armor is very long. But it's still got to be done, right? Okay, Tale of Lady Masako. Where's... Oh, so the last piece is up there. Right, you know what? I'm going back down to the south to get the other pieces.
Someday we'll go for a peaceful ride.
Hiya!
Well, if you say that's what it is, I'll take your word for it. Where are you going? I can't stand mint. I don't really like anything that tastes like mint.
Many say they're myth, but the kappa are real.
Kappa?
Demons, my lord. They've been seen near a fishing hut in Akashima.
Demons. Or men. I'll go see for myself.
What's that bird leading me to? What is it? Oh, hot springs. Nice. Wait a minute. What was that about God of War I just saw there?
Mother spent her last weeks in the hot springs. And even then, she'd never get her hair wet.
I'll have to have a look at that in a minute. Oh, there's something about God of War from that guy I'm subscribed to. John Ford is his name. He actually followed me on Twitter, would you believe that? I was very shocked when he did that. I think he likes me because I've come up with a lot of information about God of War that he's missed, and he's played it a lot of times, and he makes theory videos about what may happen. I've given him a heck of a lot of details explaining things, and a lot of these things he's actually missed. And I even pointed another one out to him today. It's actually regarding Freya, his whereabouts, and whether we're going to see Freya and Njord and that lot in the next game and whatnot. And he didn't know about the scroll in Alfheim that the elves left on the floor, explaining that they left, and they believe that Freya is either in Vanaheim or he's been taken prisoner on Asgard. He messaged me, he said he didn't know about that. I said, well, go and have a look. Go back to Alfheim, open the door and look for the scroll. There's a part there that even suggests that the elves just ignored Kratos because they believe that Freya sent them to help. That's why they walked past him when he opened the door up for them. Which I did think was unusual, mind you. I'm not necessarily saying that the light elves are good, because they could be bad. I mean, the dark elves did say they made a terrible mistake. They could be right. Wow, they dropped 2 smoke bombs? 2? Shit, that charm really does work. I'm gonna have to use that a lot more. So it's at the Scarlet Shrine in the middle part. Good. Yeah, the other thing that concerned me about God of War is when I looked at the shrine about Ymir the First Giant, I'm almost certain that 2 of the people that on the shrine were actually Odin's brothers, standing behind him when he slayed Ymir with his spear. Because when you look at the Norse runes, they look like they spell out their names. Vili and Ve are their names, and I'm like, I swear that's his brothers up there. So it could very well be that we've got to deal with Odin's brothers as well. And that's going to be a freaking nightmare.
What a relief. Thank you, Lord Sakai.
Go, and stay safe.
Hey, I see that up there. Kill it.
En havas harvat basan, mit beng belen gitme. Kan harvat ben.
Oh, fuck's sake, you're all horn blowers. Blow off. Oh, we're taking the piss now. And an eagle. Kill it. Get out there. Kunai. Oh good, arrows.
Hold still.
I'm forever indebted to you.
You're safe now.
Yeah, I mean the bastard. I mean, I do see 2 horns go off in a row because I mean I think they all carry them. But to actually see 4 of them blowing the horns like that consecutively, I don't see that very often at all. And they got 2 eagles buzzing around in the sky, which didn't help. If you haven't seen it already, just be warned, that's something that the Mongols do. They use eagles as lookouts So if you see them flying around, just shoot them down. Because they're kind of like the dogs, except for they just have wings. There's another one up there, look. God almighty. Where'd it go? There it is. I'm glad you came around this corner, thank you. Did I get them? Are they all dead?
Help me!
You're going to be all right.
You saved us.
Did they find your key to Gosaku's armor?
They could have the key for all I care. Gosaku is a hero from a children's story.
You don't believe the armor exists?
Well, bear in mind, dude, this is 800 years ago, and they had doors like that back then in 800 years ago? That's very impressive. I know they still use those sort of things even today, but I've personally always found Japanese architecture to be quite amazing. I find it hard to believe that they had structures like this back then, but I've noticed that the people from Japan and the other countries around that region, they have very amazing minds. That's why a lot of the stuff is made in those countries, because they got the minds for it. And heck, look at what the PlayStation 4 is. What kind of product is that? Hmm? Smoke bombs restore my health. Nah, I'm cool without that. Yeah, but don't forget, dude, they do light fires inside their house, and believe me, a fire in your house like that will keep the place warm. I promise you that. And in places like Scandinavia, it's colder up there, so they'll take other measures to stay warm. Not to say Japan doesn't have its cold periods, because it certainly does, especially when you're surrounded by an ocean.
You seem lost in thought. Is everything all right?
There's so much to fear right now, my lord. But there are still places of beauty to remind us what truly matters. Even the birds know it. I followed a flock to a place that filled me with peace.
I used to write haiku in places like that. There was no better place to center my mind and body before battle.
I hope you'll find peace again soon, Lord Sakai.
That's alright. I'm coming to get you, bastards. Holy crivens, there's 5 of them. Okay, seriously, he's still alive after being hit by one of those? Fuck off, man. Oh, that's alright. Ooh. Where is it? I know I heard one. Yeah, there's a fair number of one-hit moves, like
The best day of my life.
the Heavenly Strike, which is the triangle and circle one. That's an unblockable attack when it severs limbs. But then remember the other one I showed you, which I haven't got yet, the mythic one, the Dance of Wrath. I don't know if you can see that little video in the corner, but you can kill up to 3 enemies one after the other with that. It costs 3 resolve, mind you. It's expensive, but that's pretty good. And then there's the one that's hidden, which is the ghost stance. That one there, which I never even noticed that the first time I was playing it. Or if I did, I forgot about it. The ghost stance is that's the triple insta kill. You know when the screen turns red and you just hit them all once? Yeah, it's pretty much that. So there's no shortage of one-hit kills in this. And the God of War video that John has apparently put up is something about Santa Monica Studios, the place that makes God of War, expanding, which could be good for the game, because if it's bigger, if it's expanding, the game could be bigger than what we think. And Sony is committed to making more single player games like this, so I'm all for it. Bring it, give it to me like yesterday. Seriously, Golden Bird? Why now? Buzz off! Right, okay, so this hostage is surrounded by dogs. Mongol dogs and other Mongols. Okay, well, let's clear the area out. Give me that. I'm sure they'll come up with something like that. You always do. There we go.
You're going to be all right.
I'll always remember you.
You're safe now.
I wouldn't say there's a specific type I'm looking forward to, more like specific gaming franchises like Horizon Forbidden West or next God of War or the next Far Cry. I mean, I'd like to see some more superhero games like similar to the Avengers or Spider-Man, something like that. For now I'm just keeping an open mind because I don't know if something else may appear that I actually like. Like this one popped up and caught my attention. Yeah, I'm open for a third Injustice, but I'm wary about them making more games at the minute because of the way they handled Mortal Kombat 11. I'm kind of disappointed in them right now, for the first time ever.
Hold still.
I thought the Mongols would take our heads, my lord. The Mongols seek the armor of a hero named Gosaku. Please take this key to it. You deserve to wear it.
I won't let the Mongols come near Gosaku's legacy.
Thank you. Kaboom. Come on, man. Can I get another point? I've been saying to the guys at NetherRealm for a while to do something about the AI single player in Mortal Kombat 11 because it's been pretty bad. Even when you adjust the attributes for the AI characters to fight a very specific way, that it doesn't work. It's actually quite bad. It's not like what it was in Injustice 2. In Injustice 2 it was brilliant, and if you fought against the AI on Injustice 2, it was pretty brutal, but it was challenging and fun at the same time. It's not the same with number 11. So I basically responded to Tyler Lansdowne, who's the executive producer on Mortal Kombat 11. I responded to something he was talking about regarding MK11 earlier on, and it just so happens that one of the people that responded to me is someone that's connected to him. I mean, he said to me, like, specifically what character do you play as, or who do you run with? And I told him, I said, it's the whole roster. I told him, if you try to do local fights, the AI doesn't fight properly, where the attribute system goes back to a default. And all of the characters need to do better strings and use a bigger assortment of moves, which they don't. They can be quite repetitive, and not in a fun way. So the good news is, because that guy is followed by Tyler, he might actually be able to get a message to him and say something about it. Because I mean, I know they do listen to feedback, but I don't know if they're getting the feedback in the first place. Because what they primarily focus on is the Combat League, which is it's an online tournament that's always there. The Combat League is broken as fuck. And I'll never play it because I've never seen a more toxic group of players in my life than the Mortal Kombat community. It's the worst one I've ever seen. The way they behave is just, it's disgusting. It's enough to make me just want to destroy my controller. All of them. Can't stand the bastards. But they focus on the online stuff, but they're not really doing anything about the single player stuff. And it's been like this since day one. And it shouldn't be like that. Not when you've... I mean, the game should work properly when you release it. It shouldn't be messed up like the way it is. It's just not... It's unacceptable. And even if they bring out another combat pack, which is like a DLC pack or whatnot, I'm not even buying it. I won't do it. I bought the last two that they brought out, which is fair enough. I'm not buying another one until they sort the fucking game out. Plain and simple. I don't care who they put in it. Why has this place got stuff in it? It's liberated. I took everything. Did the supplies respawn? Or did I just miss it? I must have missed it. Sakai Tanto upgrade available. Good. What's that? Wind chime. Alright, horse. Let's go.
Let's go, Kurgan.
Yeah, and you're right to do that. That's why I don't play online unless it's with my friends or whatnot, or people that I trust anyway. But playing online is always difficult because of the connection, depending on who I'm playing online with. But honest to God, it's not just me that thinks this. The little group I'm involved in, we all think the same thing. The Mortal Kombat community is the most toxic we've ever seen. You should see the way they behave on Twitter, or the way they behave online. It's disgusting. Because I played the Combat League. I played the first season of it. It was terrible. The players were terrible. They were cheap little shits. Cheap little shits that have no idea how to fucking play the game. And a lot of them are cheaters as well. There were some very bad glitches going around at the time, and they exploited them in horrible ways that could... Oh, you wouldn't even believe me if I told you. But yeah, no, staying away from it. And I'm like, fuck the Combat League and do something about the single player, will you? I mean, for Christ's sake. People paid for the game, it should work properly. Enemies nearby? Which ones are they? Is it that one?
Legium Harsinta. Legium.
Oh, I was talking to my friend today about the new Call of Duty. I was wondering if he was going to actually play it. Because the truth is, the only COD games that we may take an interest in are the ones that are made by Treyarch, and this is Treyarch's turn. Because they always made the best COD games as far as any of us are concerned, like World at War or Black Ops 2, and those are my favourite ones after the Modern Warfare 1 and 2. I didn't really like Modern Warfare 3, and I couldn't stand Ghosts. I didn't play Advanced Warfare, Future Warfare, or Black Ops 3. I couldn't stand all that wall running, fucking space jumping bullshit that they included in it. I'd rather have a boots on the ground approach. I always wanted one that was set in the Cold War as well. That's what the joke is about all of this. And I'm like, well, you're doing it now? Seriously?
You're going to be all right.
I will never forget this moment.
Go and stay safe.
Well, I'm glad you liked it. I couldn't stand the new one. Hated it. Oh shit, he's next to an open door. Fuck! I didn't see that door. Wait a minute. That isn't a door, that's a wall! Get out of it! Fucking game. Yeah. I didn't like the multiplayer and the way it handled. It was I didn't like the time to kill on it. I prefer being able to last a little bit longer in a fight, and I didn't like the spawning. The way most of it, the weapons handled and everything. I just couldn't stand it. It didn't feel like COD. And I mean, my friends and I agree. We all had the same perspective on it. Well, the thing is, dude, it can still be fast without that, you know. I mean, the traditional Call of Duty games, like before that, they were fast enough and they were fun to play, and they didn't have to be like that. I mean, that's one of the reasons why Ghosts was one of the worst games they made, because you died faster than internet connection, and they proved that. That was it. That was disgusting. Now I've looked at the gameplay demonstration of Cold War, and when I looked at the time to kill on that one, I thought, you know what, it's a little bit better than the current one, which is like the Modern Warfare and whatnot. I mean, if I encounter, say, 2 or 3 people in the old COD games... Right, these guys are not budging, fuck it. If I encountered 2 or 3 people, there was a good chance I could have killed all of them face to face. a good chance. On the later Call of Duty games, doing that was just just not possible, or is extremely difficult. I felt like it's a one kill, one death, one kill, one death, and I'm like, I can barely even get a streak unless I'm sitting around camping or something like that. Which I know there's nothing wrong with, despite what people think, but I don't always do that sort of thing. I take different approaches. But looking at the demonstration for the new one, I was a bit more optimistic about this. I looked at it and I thought that's a bit better. It feels more conventional now. And I've seen them, they were dropping people 2 or 3 at a time. And I thought, okay, I'm cool with that. I'm cool with that. I can get along with that. And as long as the spawning isn't too stupid either, so where people can appear right behind you, or it's just completely fucked up, or like one of the problems I had with Modern Warfare is a lot of the time I was spawning and I was getting killed immediately, and I can't stand that. That's ridiculous. And talk about sucking the fun out of the fucking game. But if I say I'm optimistic about a COD game, then that's good. We can leave it at that. There's 2 dicks there, 2 dicks there, a dick there. More dicks. Alright, how do we get to this clown? So we're waiting through the roof. Apparently not. Okay. Yeah, just pull this grenade pin. Can you imagine if you could do something like that in this? The looks on their faces.
Sumuda! Sumnasan madrajun! Visin harna!
Smart, you never seen smoke before? Is that all of them? I thought it was one more. Okay.
Help me!
Hold still.
And I thought my jokes were bad.
Take this key to Gosaku's armor. Put it to good use.
Have you ever seen the armor yourself?
We'd never dare look, my lord. We were to keep it safe for someone like you.
I'm gonna make this pencil disappear. Ta-da! It's gone. Finally, a fucking technique point. Aww. Jin and his horse having a nap. Alright. Open up. There you go. Boom, boom. Nudge the horse. Come on, champagne. Up you get.
We make good
Let's
tea,
go.
don't we?
Boom. How many more keys do I fucking need? Is that the last one up there? Right, okay, I'm gonna just make a run right through the map. Take me to places I would not expect to go to. Well, my friend, it seems you've forgotten something. This is area number 2. You get the flaming sword in area number 3, which I cannot access in the snowy mountains. It's basically towards the end of the game you get the flaming sword. Which is one of the reasons why I was saying that this needs New Game Plus. Because, honest to God, I barely even used the flaming sword when I unlocked it because I just didn't see a point. You know, it's... Whoa, 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 stop. The fuck am I... Oh, for Christ's sake. Going the wrong way completely. Turn around. I knew something was wrong with that. Yeah, I guess you could class it as an endgame tool. However, to be fair as well, I did spend a lot of time going around looking for the camps before I got the flaming sword. The other thing you could do, technically, you don't necessarily have to liberate every camp in the first area or do everything, because look. Oh shit, look, Lady Masako still has a tail that I haven't done down there, which I should do. There's these farms to liberate, and there's also, yeah, 19 out of 24 places. So if that includes the farms, there's still more places I need to liberate down there, which I haven't done yet. So what you could do is, if you get through the main story quickly enough, with the resources that you have, you just need enough to get by, then you should be able to access the north fairly quickly, even though it takes hours. Get the flaming sword and use it to help you liberate other places that you've bypassed. That's really the only thing you can do, but it's annoying that it's towards the end of the game that you get it. So it's new. This thing is New Game Plus written all over it. They have to do it. It'd be kind of silly not to. It's very worthy of it.
The spirit of Yarikawa's
I'd love to see what they'd add to it.
My lord. It's been killing people in the old ruins.
I haven't heard of this spirit. You're sure this isn't the Mongols' doing?
You don't know the legend of Lord Yarikawa's final curse? The musician Yamato tells it better than anyone. He's near old Yarikawa now.
I'll look for him. Get to the bottom of this.
Oh. Haha! That's the Dance of Wrath. I have to go and do that as well. Little tip for you: whenever you see people with like exclamation marks above their head or speech marks, go and talk to them. They usually drop missions for you like that. Very important mission. Alright. What was that? Gameplay for Far Cry 6? When did they show gameplay? Have I missed something? I haven't seen any gameplay. I didn't know there was some. Uh-oh. There's a camp here. This way. I'll be back. I think there's straw hats in there. Pricks. No, dude, I think you're wrong about that. There's not been a single bit of gameplay released for it. They've had screenshots and they've released the trailer, the cinematic trailer, but there is no gameplay. I don't know what it is you've seen. Look at these guys and their flaming swords. Oh shit. Stop shooting arrows at me, you fucks! The flames still hurt me. Let me see what it is you've got here. The other thing I need to point out to you is if there was some gameplay for Far Cry 6 out there, I would have seen it by now, because I'm keeping an eye out for it. And also Mr. Johnny Donovan, he's obsessed with it. He's the first person that will send something to all of us. Yeah, gameplay info. Now, I've seen these ones from Jack Frags and whatnot. It's I don't know what these other ones are. Have you seen that yourself? Have you seen actual gameplay footage of Far Cry 6? That game. Actual in-game footage. Or is this just people compiling old videos together to make it look like something else based on the screenshots of the game that we've had? Because we've had screenshots.
You're a good horse, Captain. Quickly, Kirk.
Fuck me, is that another camp? Looks like it. Is it enemy territory? Or is this the one that's abandoned and it's tied to Kenji's? Is Kenji nearby? Yeah, that's his mission, never mind. And who's over there? What's that? The walls of Yarikawa. Oh god, we're staying away from Yarikawa. The mission of Yarikawa, one of the best missions in this game easily. That was epic. Hey Bingo. Take me to your shrine. Why are there always Mongols every time? It's no wonder I lost that fox den. What, dude? I'm confused. How the hell is the actual footage of the game? I've not heard anything about this. It's not even come down through the main Far Cry sources that all know about these things immediately. I'm really confused. I don't understand. I'm gonna have to have a look at that because something's not right.
Han!
More of them? And I got a hostage.
Nothing to you.
Oh, are you scared of me? Stay scared. It's dying light. Oh, that makes it even worse, dude.
I know the place.
That's basically somebody that's doing what we call a clickbait. He puts a specific thing in the title, right? And when you go into the video, it turns out that it's nothing to actually do with it. They just compile footage of other games and they put it in the video, and that's what I was talking about. And they did it right there. No, let me tell you. Right, I'm going to educate you here. Let me tell you what Far Cry 6 is going to have in it, right? And this may surprise you. For starters, based on the information, and the guy that gets this information was present at the Ubisoft event when it was taking place. So he got an interview with the lead director himself. This is coming straight from the horse's mouth, and horses is part of it, by the way. Horse riding is something that they're going to be introducing. Yes, you heard that right. Horse riding. They're still going to have planes. They're still going to have probably helicopters by the looks of it. But one of the things they're introducing that we haven't seen yet is tanks. Yep, there are tanks roaming around the city. It's a tropical island, so it's like Far Cry 3. And for the first time ever in Far Cry's history, they're introducing a big-scale city. So you've got the open tropical jungle warfare side of it, and you've got a city as well where, you know, the dictator and his son are. It's bringing back some weapons from Far Cry 2. It's gonna you'll be able to choose your gender of character again, and also the best news about the protagonist is they talk this time. So again, an actual character. Their name is Danny Rojas. That's Danny with a D-A-N-I, so that's male or female. They're a revolutionary. One of the people that's risen up against Anton. Anton is the main villain. They're going to have third-person cutscenes as well, so you're going to be able to see your character in an actual cutscene. Similar, think of it the same way as Doom Eternal. Doom Eternal, the Slayer is first-person fighting, but he does have his third-person cinematics where you can actually see him. It's going to be the same thing.
Come here and
They got
fight.
these like 1950s style cars roaming around the place as well. You're gonna have a lot of fangs for hire. They got like a little sausage dog that's got like a wheelchair on his back legs, and he carries all these fancy little gadgets on him and everything. It's really cute. Stuff like that. There might be a couple of things I've forgotten. I'll say this first, just so I'm very clear about it. In the years I've been playing Far Cry, I've never been more excited to play an upcoming Far Cry game than I have this time, now. Because I looked at it and I know that this is the one I've been looking forward to for quite a while. And the guy that's directing it, he's done Far Cry before, and he's a lot more hands-on. He doesn't believe in silent protagonists or anything like that. He wants a real character. He wants it to be deep, he wants it to be personal. And on top of that, they picked an amazing actor to play the villain. Yeah, Giancarlo Esposito. He's an amazing actor.
Every road in and out of here. Is that how they captured you?
That's what we know about Far Cry 6. One of the screenshots I saw, your guy's driving down the road and he's got a tank rolling up beside him. You know, and I'm like, fucking hell, can you imagine that? You've got to deal with tanks in this game? How crazy is that? That's new. I like new stuff. Tanks. Fucking tanks, of all things. So, whoa. It's going to have crafting in it again. But I don't know if they're going with the RPG approach. If they are, I'm going to be happy about it. If they're not, then I hope, at the very least, the enemies are not really easy to kill like they were in Far Cry 5, but I actually doubt it this time. Because this guy's done Far Cry before and he's very good at it. I trust his methods. And he also looked at the feedback that the fans were giving about the previous two Far Cry games, because number 5 and New Dawn were made by this separate group of developers, because they've all got their own groups. Similar to Call of Duty. Call of Duty, they've all got different companies that make the games every year. So, yeah, this is a different group. That's actually quite a nice sword. I like that one. Sorry, I got distracted by my sword. What the fuck? Another one? Surprise! He ran. Oh, so it's a straw hat going across the horizon. He fucking ran. You're supposed to be the Japanese guys. Oh my god, that's funny. Nice horse. Defect into the Mongols, not good. Oh, the way he ran, his legs were going so quick, like a little leprechaun. That's a Mongol base, isn't it? Yep, okay, that's marked. As long as it's marked and I know where it is, I'm cool. Sorry, I got distracted. What were you saying? Easy to kill, yeah. See, in Season 5. Far Cry 5, the enemies were too easy to kill, dude. They still killed me from time to time, yeah, but it's not like how it is in the old Far Cry games, like in Primal or number 4 or number 3. They put up more of a fight, and they could kill you quite easily if you were caught off guard. In Far Cry 5 they were a little bit too easy. That's why... What the fuck's this? Sorry, I need to find out what that is. It's like another base. It's a big one. What is that? Oh, I think that's tied to a mission somehow. Let me just exit this one. Yeah, and that's one of the reasons why I was saying to you, New Dawn was more fun to play, because I know it had RPG aspects to it, but if they kind of annoy you, then there are ways that you can turn these things off. Like, for example, if you don't like the hit numbers appearing on screen when you're shooting people, you can switch it off. If you don't like their health bars being visible, you can switch it off. The point is, if you could play it, you can make it look like a Far Cry game for what it actually is by limiting what you can see on the HUD. But it's resource gathering, just like Far Cry Primal. You got to go with what you're given. Everything is handed to you, and you have to just go with it. So you got level 1 weaponry. You got to use that best you can, and you got like level 2. I'm gonna do this mission because this place just got attacked. And then you work your way up to level 3 and then level 4, and you just go with what you're given. That was the good challenge about it. So while it had RPG aspects, it wasn't the worst thing. In fact, if anything, I think it needed it. Because at least I felt like it was a challenge. So if you run into a level 2 enemy and you've got level 1 weapons, he's gonna fuck you up. And what's wrong with that, you know? Get rid of these dogs. Just so that. Really?
Bastards! How dare they?
My lord, look what they've done. Kushidera Temple deserves reverence, not bloodshed.
Centuries of wisdom lie within those walls, and the Mongols were ready to torch it all to the ground.
They attacked for a reason.
The temple gives.
Well, you're not gonna see much for it, dude, because that's what I'm saying. The gameplay for number 6 isn't out. It's not there. So say if it comes out, I'll be one of the first people to know about it, because most of the people on my channel we're Far Cry freaks, so we're constantly watching, and I'm connected to the greatest YouTube sources. These people, the second they hear something new about Far Cry 6 or a new Far Cry game, they put it right up on their channel immediately. So I'm on standby, and there's things on Twitter that I'll see as well, because I follow anything related to Ubisoft or Far Cry on there, so I'm covered. And the second I know something, I'll let you know, and if you happen to know before me, you'll let me know. There you go. Nice and simple.
I'll see to the monks.
Alright, okay, we saved this place. Now, how do I get out of here? This way. Bamboo, bamboo, lots of bamboo. Bump, 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 bump. What's that? Yeah, I mean, one of the weapons we've already seen in a screenshot for Far Cry 2 is the FAL. The FAL was in Far Cry 2, and now they're bringing it back for number 6. I never used it because I never played Far Cry 2. Well, I only played it for about an hour before I gave up on it. That's back in the day. But yeah, I mean, it looks like they may be bringing back some of the original weapons that they had years ago, as well, with new ones. What's this? Reduces enemy detection. Fair enough. Keep that. Yeah, you not seen the FAL in any of the COD or Battlefield games you've played or anything like that? It's an assault rifle. In Call of Duty it was usually a semi-automatic weapon, but it had remarkable power behind it. But in other games it's an automatic weapon. Another one that they may what was it? Another weapon that they may bring into it from Far Cry 2 is the US AS-12. I think is it a 12? I can't remember what the number is. So USAS is the rapid fire shotgun. They had that in Far Cry 2.
Let's go.
There's a few others they had as well. I think they also had a P90 in it, I think. And the P90 has always been my favourite submachine gun. Always. If they bring back a P90, I'll be happy. But I won't hold my breath on that. I mean, pretty much the most powerful shotgun that you had in Far Cry 5 and New Dawn was the Spas 12, which they had in number 4 as well, which I didn't have a problem with. Oh shit! Missed him.
Please, help!
You're going to be all right.
Yeah, I mean, I would like to have the USAS as well.
Go and stay safe.
I think if this guy's going for the conventional approach and he's already bringing the FAL back into it, you can probably bet that we will see the USAS. And given that we're going to be having things like tanks, don't you think we're going to need some very powerful weapons? I mean, I'm going to have to make sure I've always got some sort of explosive on me, so that I can take frickin' tanks out, like a rocket launcher or a grenade launcher or something, because, I mean, tanks, Christ. But I'm not complaining either, because I always say I want something new. I want them to make subtle changes. Think just, it doesn't have to be something big, just enough to, you know, keep me happy or try something different out. Doesn't have to be big, because that's me getting my hopes too high, which, you know, I don't do.
Over here!
You'll be free soon.
Oh, don't worry, I'm sure they'll have some 50 caliber sniper rifle. The SA-50's been in the last 3 games that have been set in modern times, that is. I'm sure we'll see something like it. I'm saying, when it comes to tanks and stuff, you're gonna need these sort of things. Even if it's just to pop a freaking a gunner sitting on top of a tank or something. I mean, this guy, the director of this game, I can tell that he's serious about it. Shit, seriously? No. Where's that mutt? Did he mutt off? Good. Oh, nice. It's different because one thing that Far Cry 2 had was a crossbow, and it was a pretty big crossbow from what I saw. In number 4 you had the autocross. It was a sidearm, but it was quite small, and it hasn't reappeared ever since. But I have a funny feeling we're gonna get a crossbow back, a decent one. Might get a bow and arrow as well. But I mean, what Far Cry game doesn't have a bow and arrow in it? Let's be real. It's all of them have something like that. And again, I'll be loading it with lots of explosives. If I see tanks rolling around the streets, they're going. Yeah, but you need to remember how I am when it comes to selecting my games. If it doesn't meet the way that I want to play a game, or it's like the way it handles, I'm not gonna play it. Simple as. For Honor, it looks like a nice game, but the mechanics just don't really work for me. It didn't interest me either. I usually know what I like just by looking at it, or what I might, or if I haven't decided I want to play it, I'll take an interest in it and I'll put it on my potential list. But I mean, if I thought that way, then I'd probably own 100 games by now. But I don't think like that. I'm very particular about what I play, and For Honor just didn't do it for me at all. You idiot. Still alive? No.
Please, help me!
You're going to be all right.
We thought our farm was lost, Lord Sakai.
Did the Mongols take your key to Kosaku's armor?
No, you may have it. If more Mongols come, they'll get nothing from us.
I mean, generally speaking as well, because I'm moving along with the evolution of gaming, I do prefer games that are a bit more sophisticated when it comes to the gameplay. I do have some limitations, so I could play certain games when they have a lower mechanics to an extent, or tactics even, but not all of them. I prefer the ones that are a bit more advanced and up to date. Oh my goodness. All those places just appeared. Haha. Pretty sure I know what that is. I have to remember to go there. Why are you pointing all the way down there? Don't be silly, come on. What the hell? Ah, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There is another one. What's this?
End this.
Lord Sakai, do you know the statue that overlooks the big farm in Kushi? There's a young man all alone out there, defending it from vandals and thieves.
One of Master Izo's works. This young man may need some help. It would be a shame to lose that statue to the invaders.
Please, do what you can to save it, my lord.
Well, I imagine he arrived at your location from somewhere else in the house. Say hello to your dad for me then. Hello, Daddy. Pop. Poppy. Ba-ba-dum-bum-bum. Alright, you bastards. I'm about to break my code. Where are they? telling me that he hasn't been to Scotland and met the people up there. Are you about to move? Well, you party with the Scots, they'll pull some funny pranks on you. They're crazy like that.
네가 못했어, 어? 지금 가라고, 어?
Oh, your throat just got sliced open.
Hold still.
I've never been so thankful.
You're safe now.
Oh dear, well, it's rather permanent. Whoops. Must have had a lot of fun trying to understand what we were saying up there, because we got our own language. I rolled! I pressed it! Fucking game. Screw you, game. Screw you. Screw you and your eyebrows. Yeah, they're also not stupid, they do see through that shit. That's a common approach from people that are from the outside. Because heck, that's what anybody does if they don't understand what a person is saying, they just nod and get along with it. Yeah, what else is new? Welcome to the female population of the world. That's it, run away.
Hit them bad.
Excellent, he shot that guy in the ass.
You're going to be all right.
I'm so grateful you came, my lord.
Be careful up there.
Oh, I could have squeezed through that? Seriously? Damn. Yeah, somehow I don't think I'll see you again after this. Enjoy your dinner. Thanks for stopping by and choosing my game for me. I could not fucking decide to save my life. Where's the other hostage?
Hold still.
For a moment, I thought you were Gosaku himself. Please, take this key. He'd be grateful if you donned his armor.
That's the last key. The musician said the armor is atop a hill in Nakashima.
Good day, Lord Sakai.
Never told anyone this. I almost died as a young boy. You did? You should have seen them. Uncle and nephew fighting side by side.
I heard the fort was defended by Mongols.
Crawling to death. But Tsushima.
Where did they capture you?
My family's home on
Okay,
the
it's
Tsushima.
just me now, radio
The Mongols turned it
silence.
into a shipyard.
They must be repairing their ships, getting ready for their next conquest. Stay away from there until I've killed them all.
My lord, Straw Hat Ronin have been attacking travelers in Kubara.
More of Ryuzo's traitorous men, spilling innocent blood, working with the Mongols.
I have family near the inn near Akashima Coast, my lord. I hope they're safe.
I'll find the inn and deal with these traitors. The Mongols will learn of its power firsthand. Sturdy, surprisingly light.
A samurai? Are you alive or a spirit?
Alive. For now. And wondering what you do here.
I feared the secrets of my dyes would go to waste. But a samurai lives. My colors are midnight. Trees blackened by fire. Eyes dark with yearning. Bring me the right materials, and I will clothe you, my lord. You look like Twilight itself has taken up arms. The Mongols will think the very shadows have come for them.
Gonna have to go, guys. We'll be back tomorrow. See you later.